Stone Show. I'm Roger Stone, sitting in for my friend Alex Jones, and our subject today, our focus, is internet censorship and the stranglehold that the tech giants are attempting to reassert on free expression in this country. Now, we have obtained the Twitter shadow ban list. For the time being, this is only a partial list of the most notorious accounts that are being monitored on a daily basis and whose algorithms are being manipulated to limit our reach, our reposts, and our retweets. The list appears to have been created more through an algorithm process using filters rather than using buzzwords. And if a person on the list is low priority, it will take 15 to 20 seconds once it runs through the programmed buzzwords, and the person, the tweeter, is blocked. If it's a high profile, it may require manual approval from the National Board of Censors, but the impressions are reduced with a limited capacity, which is why you are seeing less and less likes and retweets from conservative accounts. Because limiting impression means less people seeing your tweets from their accounts in their regular news feeds. WikiLeaks and Goosefer 2.0 are ironically not on the list, but let's look at who is. Juanita Broaddrick, the woman brutally raped by Bill Clinton. She is among those who are shadow banned. The actor John Voight, an outspoken supporter of Donald Trump and the Republican Party, banned. Infowars.com, banned. Prison Planet, banned. Stone Cold Truth, banned. The Stone Zone, banned. Roger J. Stone Jr., banned. Stefan Molyneux, banned. Veritas, banned. James O'Keefe III, banned. Dr. Jerome Corsi, banned. Mike Cernovich, banned. Lionel Media, banned. Millie Weaver, banned. Joe Rogan, banned. Infowars Reports, banned. Infowars Insider, banned. Leanne McAdoo, banned. This is incredible, folks. This is a hit list for those who are out there telling the truth. This is extraordinary. Steve Pachinik, Joe Farah, banned. This takes away my breath. It is extraordinary that anybody would be so brazen as to seek to end the free expression rights that we have used to open up political discourse and indeed to elect Donald Trump. Jacob Engels is still with us. Jacobs, what do you make of this incredible list?
It really shouldn't be a surprise. They have been targeting the people who are on the front lines of the info war for a long time now. I think now we can actually see this official list and understand it, and it's going to become harder and harder to tell the truth and to share what is really going on. These stories, these activities take so much out of you, and it becomes harder to tell the truth and disseminate what is really happening. You know that, Roger. Alex knows that. Everyone at Infowars knows that. So everyone that is listening that is upset about who is being banned and who is being taken down by the censorship police, do your part. Go to Infowars store and buy something. You know, we don't all have $1 million, but whatever you can do to support the Infowars, we have to do it.
Well, you're right about that, Jacob. And let me say also, anybody with a Facebook feed, anybody with a Twitter feed, if you're on Instagram or Snapchat, you are an army of one. If you see a story on Infowars.com and you like it and you think it's important, repost it. This is how the war will be won. God bless you. We appreciate your being with us here today on Infowars, and we'll be right back with more of the Stone Cold Truth. As I said earlier, I believe this is the greatest single fight that we face. You see, we cannot win the war against globalism, the war over American sovereignty, fights over immigration or trade or taxation or the soundness of our money if we do not have equal access to the internet. The internet is the underlying vehicle for the revolution that elected Donald Trump. And now those on the left have realized the enormous mistake that they have made. They seek to put the toothpaste again back into the tube. I am continuing to review this list of those who are subject to Twitter's shadow ban, and it continues to blow my mind. Jack Posobiec of Rebel Media, Zero Hedge, DC Leaks, Mike Savage, and A Savage Nation, all banned. This is an abomination. This is an affront to our civil liberties and our rights to free expression. When the government and their enormous grants for the left-wing organizations who are doing the actual blocking actually are so brazen as to put out a list of those who must be silenced, well, then we know that this fight is on. Despite the fact that Donald Trump took punitive action in Syria, a direct affront to the Russians, despite the fact that the president nixed what would have been a very lucrative deal for Exxon in Russia, the mainstream media and their running dog lackeys like Senator Feinstein and Warner and the never funny Al Franken, as well as lightweight congressmen like Adam Schiff, a man who's so full of Schiff his eyes are brown, they continue to promulgate this Russian lie, confident in the fact that their allies on the tech left can kneecap us when we seek to respond with the truth. You see how it works now. They utilize the mainstream media, principally CNN, which is almost unwatchable. Wolf Blitzer, no, Wolf, you're not a journalist. You're a hack. You're a flack. You're a BS artist. You're anything but a journalist. And they continue to promulgate the big lie, confident that patriots, viewers, Americans have no place else to go in order to get the counter story. It's ingenious, except it's not going to work. We are programmed here to try to examine the exact technologies that are being used to throttle us, to shut us down. You can call it shadow banning. You can call it search filtering. You can call it fake news flagging. You can call it throttling. And you can examine the ubiquitous use of these computer bots, but they are all being utilized to kneecap us. They're all being utilized to stop us from reaching you. And they, unfortunately, have, thanks to their government patronage, the tech giants have become extraordinarily wealthy. They have an unlimited war chest with which to wage their war for censorship. We unfortunately have no such riches, which is why we need to count on you to go to the InfoWarsStore.com and pick up many of the fine products. Now, there's one there that I'm particularly fond of. It is my book, The Making of the President 2016, How Donald Trump Orchestrated an American Revolution. This book details the role of Infowars.com as the point of the spear, as the cutting edge of the new revolution. And it speaks of the time when Donald Trump appeared on this very program, and patriots across the country learned that Donald Trump was the anti-globalist candidate, that Donald Trump believed in American sovereignty, American exceptionalism, American strength, and the Trump candidacy got the imprimatur of Alex Jones himself. All right, and now we have some breaking news from the man himself. Alex Jones is going to join us. Alex, welcome back to your own program.
Roger, absolutely. Thank you.